Top celebrity wives who prove love is about laughter, not looks. When we think of celebrities, we picture glossy magazine covers, filtered selfies, miles of Photoshop, and constant camera flashes. But even in this world of polished perfection, some famous couples break the mold. They're proof that love isn't always about dating supermodels, influencers, or Hollywood starlets. Sometimes it's about finding someone who brings brains, character, and maybe a good sense of humor to the table. Here's our list of the most unconventional, refreshingly real wives of world-famous men. Aaron Taylor Johnson and Sam Taylor Johnson. Aaron Taylor Johnson has the face of a movie star, the body of a fitness model, and the kind of dreamy eyes that belong on a cologne ad. He's the definition of every under 30 woman's fantasy. But who did he marry? Sam Taylor Johnson, 23 years his senior, and she looks every bit those extra 2 decades. Together, they seem like a promo for anti-aging paired with loyalty rewards bonus. But here's the twist. He absolutely adores her. They raise kids, they make art, they live out loud. And when he says this is love, you believe him. The passion in their eyes says more than 1,000 photoshopped magazine spreads ever could. Princess Kalina of Bulgaria and her loyal knight, Antonio. Princess Kalina married Spanish aristocrat Antonio, and let's just say, no Instagram filter stands a chance against her. She was once a classically pretty royal. Then came cosmetic surgery, complications, infections, and now her face is something between a Marvel villain and a haunted house prop. Think Red Skull, but with lipstick and a blowout. Add to that her bodybuilder arms and VIP bouncer-level muscle mass, and you've got a look you won't forget. And Antonio? Still by her side. Calm, dignified, always holding her hand like he doesn't see what the world does. That's what you call a knight in shining armor. They're raising a son together. They're smiling in photos, and while the world whispers behind their backs, he just keeps holding her hand. Because maybe real love isn't about faces. It's about who stays when the face changes. Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. When Jason Momoa, basically a demigod with ocean wave charisma, said his childhood dream was to marry Lisa Bonet, the internet collectively went, "What? Lisa's got acting chops and an iconic past, sure. But next to Momoa, she looked more like an indie film professor who forgot her comb in the 90s. Still, they had real love. They laughed, they raised kids, they ignored the glossy beauty norms. Even after their split, they speak about each other with warmth and respect. That kind of love doesn't fake it. Emmanuel Macron and Brigitte Trogneux. Macron's love story with Brigitte is straight out of a movie. He's young, sharp, ambitious, with the face of a school valedictorian. She's 24 years older, and her former literature teacher. Yes, really. People scratch their heads. He's the president of France. He could have anyone. Why her? But for over 2 decades, he's answered with action, staying by her side, ruling a country, loving a woman who challenged every stereotype. And he still looks like a man who knew exactly what he was doing. Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant. When Keanu Reeves, Hollywood's forever young icon, stepped out on the red carpet with Alexandra Grant, not a model, not an actress, the internet blinked. She's an artist, brilliant, kind, but glam? Not quite. Silver hair, no makeup, and zero interest in red carpet rules. And that's exactly what made people admire Keanu more. He wasn't chasing packaging, he chose depth. And yet the internet still asks, what did he see in her? Answer, probably something we're all still learning to recognize. Vincent Paris and Corinne Silla. Vincent Paris has the kind of French charm that melts pastries. He could have had any cover girl. Instead, he chose Corinne Silla, photographer, magnetic, serious-faced, often mistaken for his publicist. No makeup, no fuss, and sharp features that don't scream celebrity wife. But that's the point. He saw something real. They've been together 30-plus years, raising kids and ignoring fashion magazine noise. Hugh Laurie and Joe Green. Hugh Laurie, the razor-sharp mind behind Dr. House, married Joe Green, a theater administrator, who looks like she's running detention for 8th graders. No glamour, no headlines. Just 3 kids and a solid private life. Maybe the doctor did find the right prescription. Sergey Brin and his wives, Ann Wojcik and Nicole Shahanan. Google co-founder Sergey Brin doesn't follow the Hollywood dating script. His first wife, Ann Wojcik, co-founded 23andMe and had more brains than blush. His second, Nicole Shahanan, is a legal mind with a big heart, but still not your usual red carpet bombshell. Neither marriage lasted forever, but his dating parent says it all. Brains plus ambition equals beauty, at least in his algorithm. Pierce Brosnan and Keely Shea Smith. Pierce Brosnan, James Bond himself with silver hair that could stop time, is married to Keely Shea Smith, a former journalist who's now a confident, curvy woman with no interest in being a Bond girl. And Brosnan? Obsessed. He's never traded her in for a newer model, and that loyalty has earned him more respect than 007 ever did. Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness. Wolverine married a woman who looks more like a theater director than a magazine muse. Deborah Lee Furness, 27 years older, unfiltered, and real. They were married for 27 years, and even when rumors swirled, he defended her and their marriage like the superhero he is. They split in 2023, but it was one of Hollywood's strongest marriages while it lasted. Chris Noth and Tara Wilson. Chris Noth, iconic Mr. Big from Sex and the City, known for his cool charm and power suits, didn't marry a glamazon. He married Tara Wilson, down-to-earth, makeup-free, and often looking like she just wrangled a toddler. They've seen ups, downs, and drama. Whether or not they're still together, what they had was real, and definitely not filtered. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver. The Terminator himself, muscles, accent, action hero energy, chose Maria Shriver. Political royalty, razor-sharp intellect, and the kind of beauty that says 3 coffees deep into a UN summit. Their marriage lasted 25 years, with kids, headlines, and one famous goodbye. But it was never just a Hollywood show. It was family. Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chan. Mark Zuckerberg, billionaire tech genius with the personality of a MacBook, married Priscilla Chan. Sweet, brilliant, and someone who looks more like a biology teacher than the queen of Silicon Valley. They have 3 kids and a billion reasons not to care what anyone thinks. And that's exactly the point. These couples prove something simple but rare. Beauty isn't always skin deep. It lives in gestures, in shared glances, in who shows up when no one's watching. And maybe that's why their love lasts longer and means more than any perfect Instagram pic. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit that bell, and tell us in the comments which couple surprised you the most.